Dan Canobio for Triton Fights, and the action picks back up February 24th. Triton Fights 6. It's a card with featuring 5 title fights, one of which will be Danny Maldonado defending his flyweight title. And Danny joins us right now. Danny, how you doing, man?
Good. Just got caught me in the middle of having some chicken and vegetables, which is delicious. It's not cheeseburgers, but it's close enough. Close enough.
How's the training camp going as you look to do your first defense here?
Training's good. I'm training at different gyms, just getting different looks to prepare for this tough fight I have next week.
Now, you have a little bit of a history with your opponent, Gio Alvarez. You guys grappled in an event back in 2015. You were supposed to fight Gio back in September at Triton Fights 4. He pulled out of that fight. There's certainly no love lost here between you and your opponent, Gio.
Yeah, he's a tough competitor. He's a flip-flopper. We had a grappling match. I took on like an hour notice because his opponent backed out from an MMA fight. So, I took it out of kindness. I did very well for somebody who didn't train for it. I feel like I dominated most of it. And then we were supposed to fight, and then he disappeared. He took an easier fight. So now we're running it back, and then we're gonna see who the best man is.
When you say he's a flip-flopper, that's not his style in the cage. That's more of him outside the cage as a businessman. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. I feel like he takes fights, and then he kind of picks his opponents, and then if he doesn't like the matchup, he'll run away and take easier fights. So me, I like to fight whoever's in front of me, no matter what style, what level of MMA fighter they are. So I'll fight anybody.
That's the right attitude you have to have here in the amateur game. How do you see this fight playing out for you?
Well, Gio, he's dangerous. He has finishing ability, but I see myself being the superior athlete. I feel like I'll be able to negate anything he's going to throw and takedowns and such, and I'll be able to dominate, pick my spots, and I expect to finish him at least.
Now, defending your title, this will be your first defense. We've seen you in the Triton Fights cage plenty of times on your rise up, and now you're a champion, the flyweight title. Do you feel like guys are gunning for you now that you have that belt around your waist?
Yeah, I feel like people are, just because of how I started the game. I wasn't the best fighter, but since I've been in Triton, I had a lot of success. I feel like I'm a homegrown talent for Triton, and it's only right that I come back to defend my title. And I feel like a lot of people see me and they think, short dude, they can beat me up, but that's not the case. It hasn't been the case. I've been able to dominate all of my opponents, so I don't expect the same result February 24th.
Who are some of you? I know all young fighters and all amateurs, they aspire to be professionals, and they all look up to fighters, and they have their favorite guys. Who are some of your inspirations at this point in your career?
I like Gegard Mousasi. I like Demetrius Johnson. Just anybody that's well-rounded and able to take the fight wherever it has to go. That's the kind of guys I aspire to be like. But my inspiration is just my future self and catching up to what I believe I could be the best fighter there is.
You'll be fighting on Long Island, not exactly in your hometown, but you'll be fighting in front of a lot of hometown fans, and the crowd will be on your side. Talk a little bit about what it's like to fight in front of the hometown crowd, and do you draw off that energy?
I feel like Triton Fights is my home. They treated me well, so I feel like anybody that's there, they know who I am because of the fights that I had. So that is kind of like my second home, my hometown. And it's good that the audience and the crowd is, they're excited. And I feel like, I bring exciting fights, and, it's good to have the crowd, behind my back. And I feel like they will be as I beat this man up.
This man, Gio Alvarez, you call him a flip-flopper. You guys grappled. Do you have a history? What is your message before we let you go here? What is your message for Gio Alvarez?
I hope he's training. I hope he's not drinking and not taking this fight seriously, because I'm taking this fight very serious. This guy's trying to come and take my belt. And 2 things I hate. I hate liars and I hate magicians. And I'm going to fucking show that 24th and as I beat this man down.
There it is. Danny Maldonado, February 24th. He defends his flyweight title at Triton Fights 6. Danny, thank you for joining us here and wish you best of luck.
Thank you, sir. Have a good one.